How's the boys? How's the boys? Huh? How's the boys? Give me 5, Roscoe. Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Good boy. You were trying. I got the boys out here today. They're gonna help me do a quick pre-trip inspection on the truck here. We're gonna boogie on down the road and haul that big old unsightly pile of rubble from the church out to the farm, where we will be eventually using it as a base for the floor of the shop, the shipping container shop. If you haven't seen me put that shipping container shop together, the link's right up here right now. Pretty neat series. Just a hair below full, so we're good. We're not sitting perfectly level, so it's probably pretty much spot on. It's good and hot today, so we better make sure our antifreeze is all topped off. Oh yeah, we're in business, boys. Last thing we got to do is see how much fuel we got. Actually, before we go anywhere, I want to clean this air cleaner out. I haven't cleaned that thing in a while. I've been hauling a lot of dusty rock. Torque bolts of 10 to 15 foot-pounds. We're gonna go with 3 Ugga-Duggas. That's pretty well torqued in my book. It's hard to do everything one-handed. See what I do for you guys? Yep. She's pretty well filthy. Ugh. Blow that out. We're gonna blow this filter out. I know that Roscoe's gonna take off because he doesn't like compressed air. The meatball, I don't know, sometimes he surprises me. How about? What do you think, bud? We all done with the air? We all done with the air? I know you don't like the air compressor. No. No. Anyway, if you've never really examined an air filter before, there's like a ton of little pleats in here, like it's paper, but it's all folded up real nice. So my thought process behind cleaning these, there is a little bit of technique to it. So you start on the inside and you blow as much of the dirt out of the folds as possible from the inside. That way, when you blow the outside, you're not driving it in there even deeper. When I do it from the outside, I try not to get too close as to like drive it into the filter again. What I do is I kind of just like ruffle all these pleats, and you can see it when you're running the air across it. These pleats will actually open up and it loosens all the dirt in there. So I do that kind of back and forth, and just basically you're just ruffling all these pleats up and opening them up and shaking them out. And then you go back inside again, and from the inside you can blow all the rest of the loose dirt out one more time. So there is kind of some technique to blowing these things out. At least that's the way I do it. I could be wrong. There could be better ways. I know I need to get a better blowpipe, I can tell you that. But anyway, let's get this thing jammed back in here and go haul some stuff. Any minute it's going to be hotter than Satan's coin purse out here. So Like letting the dogs enjoy a little bit of the cool morning air. It's already pretty darn warm in the sun. The meatball is not a fan of the heat, neither is Roscoe. Yep, that looks like 15 foot-pounds to me. Okay, just put the puppers in the house. It's getting hotter by the second. Let's get to Billy Big rigging. Shoot, doggy. Oh man. Normally this truck holds the air pretty good. I've had issues with this range selector switch leaking on me a little bit lately, so we're gonna have to wait for us to build up some air pressure. It's been like a week since I drove it too. So there's a certain number of questions I get about this truck all the time. If you don't know, I did cover building this truck. I put this truck together. When I got it, it was just a cab and chassis. I put the bed on it, the PTO, and the dump controls and all that stuff. I did that myself. So if you haven't seen those videos, the link to those is right up here. But anyway, let me know down in the comments if you'd be interested in me doing maybe like a follow-up video, or you know, going over why I did what I did, or what I would do differently if I were to build another one like this. Let me know down below if that's something you guys are interested in, and maybe a good video I can make for you guys. I'm driven by, you know, the responses I get from you guys. I do all the stuff I do anyways. You're not changing what I do, but you might change what I focus on. So if there's things you guys like, don't be afraid to tell me. Tell me down in the comments. Tell me by hitting that thumbs up button. Alrighty, so we got my dirty old hoe all greased up here. She's slippery as ever, and we found this mystery hole in the ground here a couple months back when I was clearing a little bit of trees out of here. And what this is, I traced the pipes up. This was just a cistern. This caught the rainwater from the gutters, came down here, emptied into this reservoir tank. You'll see it. I'm gonna rip the lid off here for you to see what it is. It's a brick lined circle. It was probably about 8 or 10 feet deep at one point in time, and it just collected rainwater, and they probably had a pump out here before they had running water. So anyway, we just need to get rid of this because it's a danger now. Kids could start walking out on this lid. As you can see, it's not in good shape. I'm afraid to put my weight out there. It could just fall out. I think it's empty right now. There was no water in it when I looked the other day, and it hasn't rained. So we'll scrape the lid off, and you guys can have a peek in there. Yeah, I don't know how many of you guys remember that old movie, The Ring, but this brings back memories of that. Kind of freaks me out. I'm gonna scratch up the bottom there. It looks like there might be some cool stuff down in here. A lot of times people threw old relics in here. You know, back in the day it was trash, but today it's stuff that we'd hold on to. I see what looks like an old glass bottle down there. I think I might hop down in here and take a little look, see what I can see. The bottom seems pretty solid. Yeah, it looks like a neat bottle. Okay, we got that all filled in here. I would like to take the moment to point out that this is not the way I would do this for a customer. This was just bombed in more for safety's sake than anything. It's for myself. I don't have to worry about the repercussions. I'm 99% sure there was no hard floor in the bottom of that thing, or we would still have water in it. I think it was probably just a dirt floor or crushed brick or whatever, and the water obviously drains out of it. There's a ton of dirt work left to do in here after I get some drainage done and the foundation work finished. So I just left this low right now. I just pulled it all into itself, packed it in there, tracked it in a little bit. It's good enough right now. You can't fall into it anymore. You know, it's not an open cesspool, not cesspool, but an open pit. So that's all I was really looking for in doing that real quick. Now I'm gonna come over here where the bucket's setting. I'm gonna put the machine right over there, and I'm gonna back the dump truck in here. I'm gonna have to fix that road up a little bit and move the mixer, but back the dump truck in there, and I'm gonna sit there and load all this rubble into the dump truck and haul it out to the farm. I got the first load of material on the truck right now. It's gonna end up going inside the shipping container shop. So we're gonna go dump that right now. But I gotta do a little bit of off-roading to get there because the driveway, you know, she ain't done all the way to the shipping container shop yet. So hopefully we don't get stuck in the process here. Hasn't rained in about a week, so here's to hoping. Time for a right turn. Well, that's feeling pretty solid. Oh yeah. This is the first time the dump truck's ever been back here to the shop. Well, that's good. If I can get back here, that means I can haul rock in here. I try to be pretty careful dumping concrete chunks out of the truck like that because they can get hung up in there and tear up the bed or the tailgate, or in this case I was worried about, I mean, I need the concrete for in here, so it's ideal to dump it in here as much as I can, but I was also worried about chunks rolling over and hitting the containers. I don't have those containers anchored any kind of way just yet. It's all just the weight holding them there. They're cribbed up on blocks. So one of the projects that's supposed to get done this summer is connect those things to the ground a little bit better. But yeah, looks like the truck fared in all right and all that. I don't know how, but after I dumped that and pulled out, that chunk remained in the bed somehow. I had to chip her up again to get that one out, but no harm, no foul. I can't wait to have a floor in this thing. Still need to get Buddy out here to help me put that ridge cap on. You gotta have two people, and all my friends are either afraid of heights or too heavy to get on the roof. I'm borderline too heavy to get on the roof, but it's my roof, so I can make it happen. give her a little shimmy shake and hope for the best. Well, I hope y'all don't hang me out to dry on this one. It actually started pouring down rain on the way back to the church. I didn't get to show a good video of the area all cleaned up and everything, but I did get all the block hauled out of there and all the dirt and everything leveled out nice. And it's not finished graded by any means, but it looks a lot better than a pile of rubble sitting there. So I ended up hauling 4 loads of concrete and block. That first load that you guys saw me dump actually didn't come from the church. That was from a different project my buddy was working on. But anyway, now that the concrete's out there, that's just one step closer to me being able to toss it in there, level it out, and put some finer rock over top of it, so we got something solid to work on. Last thing I want to mention is my buddy Vinnie over at the Semi-Supervillains page here has been cranking out some awesome tunes for me. If you don't know, he makes all my music for me. It's all custom, nobody else has it. So if you like the tunes, go ahead and check out his channel. The link's down below in the description, as it is in every video. And give him a shout out, tell him you come over from Diesel Creek. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.